Let me try it on
Okay,
mine.
I just did it. It
Okay.
should be coming in now.
What the heck? Did neither of us click it?
Well, you said you went live. I don't know. Sorry, guys. We thought we clicked the live button and we were just working away and talking away and not paying any attention.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Debbie, Nell. There's Vicky, there's Laura, there's Carla and Barbara and oh my goodness,
Now,
Cindy, Franna, Sybil. I'm so sorry, guys. Nell,
well,
hi. So, yeah, we're idiots.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. Anyway, let's start over. So, we were talking this morning about doing tags because we're still doing hashtag AGOS Grunge Revival, and making altered tags is something that the people who make distress do, and distress is very grungy. And anyway, that whole conversation worked into doing Tag It Tuesday, which is our friend Sherry's group on Facebook. She produces a monthly challenge in the Tag It Tuesday Facebook group, and so we decided that that's what we would do, start out with today, and then go from there. So the steps are: apply paint using a toilet tube or other paper tube, use something from the opposite season, add newspaper, add something another artist gave you, and the colors are pale pink and pea green. So I started with Distress Oxide in worn lipstick and peeled paint, putting it down on my silicone pad and picking it up with a manila shipping tag, and getting some color, some distressy looking color on there. And that was how I started 5 minutes ago when we thought we were live. I
So
don't know.
I've got a number of different tags. I like these that are a little bit larger than a standard shipping tag. These are the ones from Ranger. This is a number 10 size, and I think that's what I'm going to work on this morning. They have bigger ones. What size is this? This is a 12. That piece that I did this week with the dragon was a number 12 tag, in case anybody wants to know.
I
So,
don't know what size mine is. I just know it's made out of manila cardstock,
yeah.
which gives it a yellowy color, which I now kind of feel like I should have painted it with white gesso first, because it's giving everything a yellow tint. Maybe I'll just start over, since we didn't start the thing anyway.
We're having one of those days. You guys have those days?
I'll get a little bit of.
I lost everything this morning. I've been cleaning in the studio. Big problem.
Oh yeah, when we started the thing this morning, and Peg was there. We were talking before we started the show. She's like, "Oh, I've been cleaning," and I said, "Well, then your desk should be clean." And she said, "No, just the opposite."
Yeah, when I
I've
cleaned
been
that
sorting
everything
paper and
out.
it's a disaster.
Yeah. You couldn't find my desk this morning. I had been sorting papers. You guys ever do that? If you are a champion, a warrior. If you sort papers.
I sort papers in the colors.
I sort them into big bins and then they sit there. Evidently, that's my method, because I was trying to sort stuff out and put them into something that makes more sense, so that, when I go to collage, I can find the type of paper and the color and, whatever I'm using for that particular thing. Because, usually what I do is I'll just rifle through a whole great big thing of paper and pull out a group of stuff that I think might work for what I'm going to do. Today, I'm mostly working off of my desktop because I have a lot of stuff out here because I was sorting. So I'm not doing anything other than using up stuff that's laying around on my desk. Actually, I like that piece right there with the black grunge on it. Maybe I shouldn't be so precise. See, now I'm thinking again. I could do, this, which is very precise. Then I'm thinking, boring.
Precise is boring, apparently.
Well, we're doing grunge here, right? I'm doing
Yeah.
grunge and a tag. So I think I like this much better because it's got a variation to it. So let's just use this, shall we?
So let's see what a difference this makes. I've got white gesso on this now. And I'm just going to start the process over by dipping my tag into wet distress oxide on my silicone. And we'll see if it is a brighter color because it's got gesso on it now. Do multiple layers, but I gotta dry in between. And it does have, of course, now some pattern because the gesso and the brush gave it brush marks, of course. So it'll be a little different, but I think it'll be brighter.
Oh yeah, so I like this much better. So I was looking at, Shell and I both got this Artist's Almanac calendar, and I was looking at this, and it's got the pinks and all of this green stuff in it. So I don't know. Sometimes you get influenced by things that are sitting around on your desk. I certainly do.
The brush tags, the brush marks. Let's see if we can see it on there. The brush marks are interesting.
Brush marks are interesting. I've got a scruffy brush.
I don't think my brush was that bad, but
I've got an olive. Yeah.
Yeah, pea green I think isn't green, right?
It's more like this olive.
Yeah.
Well, especially if the peas are overcooked.
I was thinking like light olive green or green gold or something like that.
Yeah. So let me get just a little dab will do me.
Of course, red and green are opposites on the color wheel. And so if you mix them together, you get brown.
Yay!
So I think I'm going to just start over a little bit here and try to get some more pink in there first before I start getting annoyed.
Dry brush.
With all the brownness I'm getting.
Well, the neutrals to me are beautiful.
Neutrals are beautiful. It's just
they're all the colors in nature. So when everybody starts bad mouthing brown, just think about the trees, okay?
She's going to defend brown.
I am.
I'm not opposed to brown. I'm not opposed to neutrals. I just don't start out with brown. I don't come down to my studio and say, you know what? I think I'm going to make something brown today. It just doesn't happen. I make something I can absolutely embrace neutrals in my piece. I love that. I just don't start out with it. Whereas I might actually think that I might be going to make something pink or bright colors or, maybe I think I'm going to make something pink and green, which is turning brown now. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And I don't come in here and think I'm going to make something in purple either. So there you go.
Right. I might think I was going to make something purple. Who knows?
All right. I am looking around to see if I have a tube here somewhere. One would think I would have all kinds of tubes, but I've been cleaning.
She's doing that evil cleaning thing, you guys. You need to make her stop.
No, I need to find things. Honestly, I do. I need to find things. So when you don't have, I'm gonna grab.
I definitely do like this one better.
All right, I don't have a tube. However, I do have round things like tape. And I do have cardboard like this. And, a tube is cardboard. So I'm kind of, crossing the line there a little bit. So I'm gonna take my tube of frog tape and I'm gonna use that to make some circular marks.
I have a toilet paper tube and I have a roller thing, and I'm going to put my toilet paper tube on the roller thing. But before I do that, I'm going to take some of this seam binding ribbon and I'm going to wrap it around it. So you just want to kind of like twist and turn and make it interesting to be wrapped around there. And then I guess I have to tape it down or something so it doesn't go anywhere. This is a seam binding. And to me, it's colorable ribbon.
Oh, yeah.
You can spray it and make it any color you want. So
love that stuff.
Yeah. And it's cheap, and you get this humongous roll of it.
Yeah.
Off of Amazon or wherever. I mean, you could probably buy it at a fabric store too.
Yeah, you can buy a lot of places.
Purpose has something to do with, quilting or something. Binding seams.
Binding seams. Yeah, we used to use that on the bottom of our skirts.
I mean, I sew, and I have sewed, but I've never used it.
The binding?
We
put that on.
The only thing I've ever used is like the bias. The bias tape where you put it over something.
But, we couldn't always get the same products. Back in the day, we were limited. The stores didn't carry everything like they do now.
Okay, so I've taken this handle and I've snapped the thing out of it and put my paper tube over it so that I can now roll without getting it all over my hands. I just wasn't in the mood to be like covered with goop,
Yeah.
I wasn't in a goopy day.
I am just activating my Stabilo here with a brush. Where these rings are.
Okay, so I don't think I got a whole lot of light pink. So I have this Adirondack Lights acrylic paint dauber in shell pink. That seems like a good color, shell pink. Because it did say pale pink, right?
It is a shell, right?
Yes.
Plan words.
So I'm just going to get some paint on here and I'm going to roll
be good if it's a shell.
And apply it to my piece this way. Does that seem weird? Kind of does. But that's okay. And do the other one too.
Hey, there's Roberta. Hi, Roberta. Cindy Utter's here. Hi, Cindy. There's Marie. I don't know if I said hello to Lisa. Peggy B. Natalie's here. Hello, people.
Welcome, welcome. See if I can really get a pattern off there. I don't know. Anyway, it is definitely a weird way of applying paint. And I think in it, as a bonus, I'm coloring my ribbon at the same time because, you know, I like to put ribbon and fibers in my, on the top of my altered tag. So that's why I thought of it kind of as a 2-for-1. A twofer. Tilfer. It's a little strange, but it's a twofer. And it looks grungy. I think it looks very grungy, even though it's not dark industrial colors. It looks kind of like peeled paint.
I want to get more of that turquoisey tone in the background. So I think I'm going to take this thing and what have I got?
All right.
This is a old half price Delusions paint. Let's see if it's still wet enough that I can do this. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna grab a gel plate here. Use that for my palette. Just want to spread that out a little bit.
Need to let that dry, but I figure I'll just get
And
it.
let's print this.
Now I have some shell pink colored ribbons for my tag later after it dries. Spread it out here a little bit.
That kind of grunges it up a little bit. Which
Okay.
I like.
Messy, very messy. Guess I thought I wasn't in a messy mood, but I must have been after all. Another way that you could, of course, apply paint to your tag with using a paper roll is to use the end of it to make marks, which we all love to do that, right? So I've got this light olive acrylic paint, and I'm just gonna make a few marks with it at the end of the tube because that sounds fun too. Just get a little bit more green on there.
I don't want to waste this paint on my gel plate. So I've got this piece I cut out before. I'm just going to add a little bit of texture on there. Never know. We might end up with more than one.
Sure, why not? All right, throw that away. I got my use out of that toilet paper tube. Don't you think?
You did. You got use out of that. All right, I'm going to cover that up so I don't stick my arm in it.
Always a good plan.
That's hard. Manage before multiple monitors. I don't know. I tell you, technology has come a long way. Yeah, I know they do dry up. I mean, this old paint, the only reason it's still going is because I added some extender to it. Because these are, they don't even make it in these containers anymore. I liked this container, but it had a lot of air in the top, so it dried out even faster. But I added an acrylic extender to this just to keep that going because I like the colors.
Where is my? I'm gonna just looking around. I don't know. Let's just get some regular old
Well, you
stuff.
rock it, Natalie. You just keep those monitors working.
She was saying how she loves Dilutions paint, but hers is all dried out. She lives in Arizona. Well, I got the same problem. I have 3 left that still are somewhat working, and that's it. And I think I have like 20 or something, or 25 of them. They just went kablooey.
All right, I need my.
I'm gonna get a little bit more grunge in here with a little bit of walnut stain color around the edges of these tags because it just seems like they're not grungy enough.
Right.
Just coming in from the edges. And
it's fair. We can combine. Yeah, we're doing Sherry's thing, but we're also making it our own and using our grunge revival. And grunge doesn't always have to be dark. I was looking at some papers this morning and thinking, that's really grungy, but it's about as bright as you can get.
yeah, as long as it looks like it's been wrecked, like it's
totally.
It's got spots, or it's been burned, or it's been living in the corner for a while.
Let me show you what I was looking at if I can find it. That's part of the challenge when you're cleaning here. No, I'm going to use those.
I don't know which one.
Now I'm looking at my pile of stuff behind me. Thinking.
I also have this little stamp that's got splatter on it. And I thought maybe I would just splatter a little bit too, just to make it a little bit more grungy.
These make great tags too. These are those packaging things from Ranger. I like to use those. Yeah, so look at this. I was pulling this stuff out this morning, thinking grungy. And this is still grungy, guys. I can make a real grungy effect tag using this kind of stuff. And it's bright.
Yeah. Okay. Those are looking pink and green, but yet still grungy to me.
Okay, speaking of multiple monitors, I didn't start my other one. It's one of those mornings, guys. All right, so I like that. But I do need to bring in some of that pink stuff, right?
Gotta have more pink.
So I've got this carnation pink.
Managed to spray pink all over everything. That was good. Should have splattered instead of sprayed. I had pink scissors, pink everything's. But I like it. I like picked raspberry. I think it's a beautiful color.
Yeah. I have other pink ink. I've got some stamps here.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's see if I can stamp this in peony pink. Maybe. Let's see if I like the color first.
Dry. It's never going to dry on there.
It's a little bit rosier, but that's okay.
I think I better get a little bit of green on that. Why the heck not? Make my ribbon more interesting. Probably going to have to end up drying it with heat tool, but it might dry. It might dry.
It's kind of translucent, not showing up a lot, but you can see the pink there. So I probably need an oxide so that I get something that's got, it's not so translucent. So do I have a pink oxide? Let me look. Yes, I do. I have spun sugar. Whoops.
Oh, hello, more pink spray. How did you get clear over there? Got everywhere, everywhere. All right. These are cute. I like them. All right, what's the next step? Because we did the whole paint using the toilet paper thing. Use something from the opposite season. Okay, it's winter, so the opposite season would be summer or spring, summer. I did pull out a few little different types of flowery things. We got different flowery. Ooh, this one might be nice. Might be pretty on one of them. Except for what I do not like about this is that the way it's cut out is not up against the flower. It's got a white border around it, and I just hate that. Am I the only one who hates that? That's so annoying.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying for sure.
So I'm gonna cut it out. I want to cut that white crap off there. It's pretty though. I don't know what kind of flower it is, but it's a pretty flower.
So can you guys see the texture on there from the pink? That's pretty cool. And then I got to wipe my stamp off so I don't contaminate something else. But anytime you need an opaque ink, think about this distress oxide.
Yeah. Also, it's fun to play with the oxidization of it.
Yeah.
When it gets hit with water and how it kind of gets like
actually, I think I gotta find my
stuff on
oxide refill. That would be a good thing to do.
I don't have any refills for any of my stress oxides.
Pull out a stencil. A stencil. We need a stencil. How can we live without a stencil?
I don't know. That is a good question. How do we live without a stencil?
And get some more of that icky green and a peeled paint. And
she thinks it's icky because she's really overcooked the peas. Now they're mush. I think I need to shut my door. I can hear, I don't know if you guys can hear a male voice in the background. Still didn't get all the white off of it, dang it. White be gone. It'll do.
so I'm grabbing just some Distress Oxide ink. Spun sugar, of course.
Spun sugar, definitely.
And need to add that other element, which is the other season thing, right? So I'm gonna, that just looks way too runny. I don't know if I shook that enough.
Okay, what shall I put this on with? It's thick paper, and I don't think it's just going to stick with a glue stick or something. So I think I'm going to use craft glue to put it on. So it's like a lightweight tag.
Debbie says she hates mushy peas.
Yeah, some people love mushy peas, but I don't know.
Yeah, the border thing, you know. Some companies have got it down now where they don't have the border. You just have to watch for it. They don't all do the same thing anymore.
Yeah. Even when you buy some die cuts that go with stamps or something.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have the die cut cuts out the stamped image, but it cuts out with a white border around it. It's like, what were you thinking?
So I'm just going to use this like a paint and do some mark making with that paint. And it's going to emulate flower petals.
Not sticking, I can tell. It will be very grumpy if you don't stick on there. Anyway, it's pretty. It's going to require some shading. I'll let it dry and come up with something else on this one now. You can definitely tell that this is transferring everywhere. So, grr to that. All right, what else do I have? I have this little flower box, which is kind of cute. I have some.
And then I want to do a little more mark making with the stencil from Stencil Girl. This is from Williams. I think it's something called Stitch. It's S705. But I like all these little bitty marks for mark making. So let me get the peeled paint. And a tool. Let's add some marks.
Well, I wish I would have trimmed that one because, well, I still can, I guess.
That'll help to unify those pieces that are glued together and, you know, just kind of hanging out on the page.
I'm even having to trim a sticker. How ridiculous is that? It's pretty ridiculous. this could be spring or summer.
Those are kind of like little seed pods, which would be summer, right?
Go away. Go away.
Okay, and now piece de resistance. I need some brown.
So she says. No, I put brown on mine too.
Brown.
Walnut stain is definitely brown.
Yep. So I've got walnut stain here.
A bit more glue on my sticker. Okay. Okay, I've added something from another season on both of these now. What's the next thing? Add newspaper. So I have these bits of tissue which have what appears to be newspaper. And I might put those on, maybe. With some fluid matte medium. Since I don't know where my napkin glue is at this point. Somewhere in the drawer. I don't know. I need a soft brush.
Okay, I like that. And then I'm going to also go around my border. If I can find it. Just going to get a permanent marker. Got one here.
All right.
Like my Dragon Lady tag. Okay. I was telling Shell this morning, I put it under something to dry. Now I don't know where she is. Pop up again sometime, I tell you. That was a fun one. That was just junk that came in the mail. I'd gotten several different things, and it's like, well, these are cool images. I need to cut them up and use them. The mail art can be a lot of fun. Okay, so got that edge. Just going to go around and put a border on with a permanent marker.
No bubbles. No bubbles. Loud.
Okay.
I need to find some sort of a...
I don't know. I thought Christmas was over, but we've been getting really random stuff in the mail lately. All kinds of advertisements about travel. And it's like, really? Nobody's traveling? What are you talking about?
Oh, what do I do with those?
Okay. Must be the angle thing. I have a problem with the angle thing.
All right, add a little bit more of that black in different places, and I don't have any more of that, so I'm gonna need to come up with a different plan, which is to use stamp. We'll get a little bit more.
These are just those cheap permanent markers from the dollar store, Pen Gear. They work great.
I'm just going to get a little bit more weird stuff on here.
Okay, so newspaper. I had an idea for that, but first I have to find it. I'm using some stuff out of a book. This is just a page out of a children's book. And I want to use this image because I thought it was cool. So I think that's going down there. I might want to put a little something in behind there to bring some of that dark up to this other corner.
Okay.
Maybe that one. Yeah. Let's get the black. Eyeball. And this is kind of like newsprint too, right? Because it's got letters and things on it. It's got kind of a intentional grunginess to it because the letters are not solid, even when you paint them solid black. So the stamp itself is intentionally grungy.
Yeah, I could just use it intentionally grungy stamp also.
I like it.
I don't know who these are from anymore because it's just, it's got like this cardboard and some chicken wire and this,
yeah,
you know, but intentionally grungy stamps. It's a good
there
way
you
to
have
go.
it. I like that.
All right, now what's next after that? After that came add something another
Also need
artist
something for the foundation here. Just gonna wipe this back.
Well, this little felt embroidered sticker is something that someone else gave me, so I thought she was kind of cute. And
Maybe I
she
could
could
go
be here
back to
by
that other
this.
set. This has a nice grunge feel to it. This is what I was using down there. So let's get this one. For a landing place for our creature here.
And this little strip of paper came in a Happy Mail one time from somebody. I think she's going to need more of these stickers. I think that this heart might look cute on here. That is from someone else. Also, I have this little hat one, which I thought might be kind of cute on there, but it's way too big, so I'm going to have to cut it down. But first, let's just go ahead and rip out this heart. When you do any type of swaps or anything, you end up with quite a few little extras because most people will send little bits of painty papers or stickers or napkins or, you know, whatever kind of thing in with their package, which is really nice and sweet. So I think that's going to go on there. I've got her on here. I think I'm going to put this hat, but I'm going to need to cut it down much smaller because it's way too big. I mean, yeah, you want a big hat, but you don't want it to be so big. And this is some type of a 3-dimensional sticker too from something.
Oh, we have more people joining. Hi, guys. Sorry, I wasn't looking up. I'm so bad at that.
Well, we get, you know, we get stuck on what we're doing. That's still not small enough, I don't think.
I want to get this glued down. And then I can start the detail work. How are we doing time-wise? I haven't even looked.
Oh, we're okay.
Okay.
I thought I would get multiple tags done, but I'm not sure that that's going to happen.
Well, this has multiple layers, so it takes a little time to do all the multiple layers. I don't think I'm going to put...
How much time do we have left? Oh, we've got like over a half an hour.
Yeah.
We can probably start another one. But I'm going to glue this on. I've got this little heart that came from someone else. I also have these, which I thought I might use, but I don't know if I will. Peg and I both ordered the calendar that has 10 different artists. I think she showed hers last week.
Yeah, I had it out this morning. This is today's calendar page.
Yeah, today's is this one. Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah.
And there it went flying in half.
But I was saying, you know, as far as her colors for today's palette, this January 6th one worked pretty well. And I could have put this on as a background in here.
January 6th and January 7th, both.
I still could, you know, I could still, you know, take a piece of this because I was trying to use a little bit each day.
I haven't used any of mine yet because it just came yesterday. So
because it's got the colors for today, you know, I can very easily add a piece or two to my artwork here if I wanted to. I don't think I want to. So where's my scissors? I hit them again.
You ate them. That's probably what happened. Also like these little maybe the butterflies. The butterflies flutter by on this one. I can't imagine that I'm going to trim those out though. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, I used up most of those stickers. I still have one left. And I need to glue on this hat.
I had a coat here.
Gunk on the back. I'm gonna have to put something on down to hold it down for a minute, or else it's not gonna ever glue. Use some craft glue on that.
I think I need to probably add some of that color to this. Is this on my release? Yeah.
What can I put on there to hold it? That's a good question. It's never going to stick. Let's see.
So
Thea and Mariah. I think I said hi to Debbie, Cork, Ingrid. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. So, stick. Little hat, stick, stick, stick. Stick, stick, stick. I need something Maybe I can just put this on top there. Will it hold it long enough? I don't know. Anyway, let's move to this one because I'm getting annoyed. I think I can just stick this down with some glue stick. Yoo-hoo glue stick. This is a heart that somebody sent me at some point.
Okay, and I still have a green out here.
Don't know. Stuck yet? Stick.
I don't know.
Okay, so that was add something another artist gave you. Pale pink, pea green. Okay, I guess I've done all the steps. Now it just must be finishing. Finishing that needs to happen. So maybe I can start another one because I really thought I would get multiples done. Obviously, I'm just not all that whippy today. Today, I just feel a little bit out of it. I got a booster shot yesterday and then proceeded to sleep most of the day, which was lovely because I never get to sleep. But
that's okay. You needed the rest.
Apparently, I did. I'm going to get some backer paper. That's a start. See what I can find. Olive.
So I want to glue those on here.
Olive green.
So let me get. Yes, these have glue, but they don't necessarily want to stay stuck.
Oh, what do we got? Brings the green out pretty good. This one's too dark. Yeah. This one's red. I think I like that. All right.
I'm glad you guys are welcoming everybody in. I just can't keep up with all of that. And I know you guys know each other and can make this a friendly community. So thank you for that. Speaking of friendly communities, if you haven't joined Art Joy of Sharing, which is our Facebook group, please come and do that. We welcome one and all. All you have to do is answer a few questions to get into the group so that we know you're a person and not a robot, not spamming us.
I am a robot.
Okay, I need.
I think I'm gonna get a little bit more dark around here. On this one. The other one I think is okay. I like to put cardstock backers on my altered tags because, as you can see on the back, it looks crummy.
She's been doing other stuff, Debbie. I have seen the stuff she's doing, and it's really cool. If you guys haven't seen Vicky's new shelving for her journal, she did these really cute bookends.
Nice.
And did you put them in the group, Vicky? You need to put that in the group so people can find it. And Cindy did a really grungy piece.
Yes, I saw hers in the group. That was very nice.
I've been watching you guys. I see what you're doing. Don't think I'm not watching. I am. I don't know if you guys saw Barb's review of her journal from last year. It was really good. And then Laura had done a video in the group. So if you want to see Laura was sharing technique with the group. And I had that piece that I had done with the Dragon Girl. I had used her technique and made some papers and used them in that tag. So check that out too. You guys are doing great. You're doing great at contributing to our community and keeping it growing. And I love that.
All right, tags. Looking good. Get the edges trimmed. You're not really stuck down, are you? We're having a get-together. If you go through the group, Art Joy of Sharing, and we're going to have a Zoom get-together. I think, is it next Monday?
Monday.
And we're going to talk about and work on Laura's technique that she shared last week, or at the beginning of this week, I guess it was. We're all going to do it together and experiment and try different things and answer questions. And so you all should come to that if you have a chance. We will be there live and in person. Okay, now that we've got the backs on, let's do a little finishing.
I want to get down to that pea green color. So I have to unroll a bit. There we go.
We will do something else.
Just sorry, silk ribbon. Time on Monday. I think it's 9 my time.
Yeah, 8 my time, which would be Mountain.
Which would be 8 your time, right, Shell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Mountain time. And then 7 Pacific time if you're over there. And 10 Eastern. And then if you're across the pond, you can figure out on a thing.
So if it's 9 here, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1, 2, probably about 3 in the afternoon-ish, maybe.
For
your UK.
Depending on exactly where they live.
Yeah. So, we're that's why it seems early here, but we have a lot of international viewers too. I've been getting on and doing some live streams in the early wee hours because I'm up. And a lot of the people that are joining me are from the Netherlands. So it's a good time of day for them.
Yeah. So I'm just going to use this Pentel color brush, which is a watercolor brush. There's watercolor down inside if you're to do a shadow on this flowery thing.
Pull that right off.
Whatever kind of flower it is, I don't know. A pretty one.
A pretty one.
A pretty one.
Okay, so I've got I need to get my, what do I want to use here? I want to use my big brush. And I think I'm just going to have kind of a raunchy green. I don't know. Oh, I've got that green. That might be nice. That one. And a blue. Maybe that. Okay. Got some colors out here. Might want some lighter colors too. So this I want to seal down a little bit. I'm just going to get some, I had some clear gesso out here, didn't I? Where did I put it? Huh. Just like that. Poof.
I'll tell you what, this oxide, in the area where the oxide is on this tag, it is absorbing my watercolor ink. And then down here where I put that little piece of tissue paper, it's of course no longer absorbent because it's sealed with matte medium. So I'm getting a very strange effect here. Very, very strange. But it works nonetheless.
Well, just use what you have, Peg. Use what you have. Oh.
Ugh.
Just sealing this stuff in before I put my final stuff on here. All right.
A little bit of shadows. Oh my gosh, you silly hat. Silly
No, Barb. I start at 9 o'clock here. California can't be 9:30.
California 7.
Oh, sorry to hear about the quarantine. You go take care of your son. Yeah. 6 hours from Dorset, England. Yep. Oh, what time is it now? Oh boy, it is. I have 11:40 here.
And 10:40 here.
Thanks for clarifying that. I didn't understand. Once again, I wasn't watching what was going on. So bad at that. I need a little bit of glue because I got an edge lifting here. I like this dries really fast stuff. What is this? This is that Art Institute.
Art Institute glitter glue.
Yeah. It dries really fast and it sticks down really well. So when you got a little corner like that that's popping up, like here, this little corner is popping up a little bit. I can just come in with a little bit of that and glue that down real quick.
Where are you putting that extra piece of paper?
I think that barely glue is supposed to be kind of like it too. One of the problems with the Art Institute is you can't ship it in the cold month because it freezes and separates or something. And guess where I live? Can't ship it here right now because it's freezing out. So you have to wait until the warmer months if you're living in a cold climate. And I guess you don't have to do that with that barely glue. But I had laid in a supply of this last fall before the weather turned, so I'm in good shape.
Smart move.
Well, I knew I use it all the time, so I want to make sure I had some. All right, now for the pens, and I need a water brush. Let me see what color green this is. Oh, it's a nice green.
Got over here. We can eat. I like this one.
Oh, blue is sticking me down to the page.
Oh, where's the V? V. Probably gonna need some fibers. You are still not stuck down. Oh, part of you is stuck down, but not the rest. I see.
So one of the reasons I seal is to do this type of work because it makes it much easier to go over the top then.
I should have sealed my oxide inks in, and the way that you can do that is to take a gel plate, put clear matte medium on there, push your tag down in and pull it up, and then you'll have it, let it dry and have it sealed. Should have done that. Didn't do it.
Or move fast because you can see I do have oxide in the back here, but I don't brush over and over and over. I just do a quick and easy one layer coat.
This silly oxide was not only smearing, it was also muting my shadow stuff that I put on there.
Oh yeah, because it's
like,
opaque.
Yeah, and also it was absorbing it.
Yeah.
It's like the oxide portion of it was absorbing.
Yep, that's the way that stuff works.
So I would have been smart to seal it first, but I didn't. So whatever, doesn't matter. I can work with it.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
You have options.
Yeah. I have to put a little stamping in there too.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm going to get these dumb things out. They're super small. Where's the F? I haven't used these in ages. Letters on a stick.
Yeah.
I had so many other things I was going to do. Dang it. How did this take so long?
Oh, we got into it.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I didn't think I was going to enjoy this challenge at all. Just being truthful here. Because pink, okay, you know me. It was pink and a mush pea green. And, you know, somehow, once I got going with this, I was really digging it. You just never know where it's going to take you, you know?
Yep. Where's the D? D.
Yeah, I did that a long time ago, Rennie. It's fun.
Oh, hi, Rennie. I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, me too. So I think I want to put just one more coat of sealant over that. Now that I've got things pretty well dried down. How are we doing time-wise?
I think we still have plenty of time. I didn't look yet, but I think we do. Just saying. Like, I feel like it should start another one, but then I won't finish because I'm almost done with these. And then I'm like, no. Don't know what to do. So I just decided to fuss.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Why not?
Gonna give her a little bit of pink on her. So if you guys look at my channel today, I got this new caddy, and I showed it stuffed with things like to take to art. Like if somebody invited you to come over and journal or something, you could just put your things in it. And it's made out of felt, and so is this little sticker. And see how well you can just dry brush on some color. So I'm definitely going to decorate that tote. It folds flat, but it's made out of felt, heavy felt. So it has like places I can do art on all sides of it. So I'm definitely going to do that. But that just pinked her up so easy and quick, just with a little bit of dry brush in this oxide on that felt, because it works really well on it. She was a little white, so I made her a little pink. But there's a 10% off coupon and a link if you guys are interested in that caddy. I think I'm going to just do some splatters on this one with this Distress Oxide spray that you can just pull out this and like kind of tap it and you'll get some splatters. I got some pink splatters on there.
Well, I've got my final coat on. Maybe.
I still need to find fibers.
Maybe it's my final coat. I don't know.
You just never know. It could be. Maybe it's not. All right, so did my stuff get dry? I don't know. Let's find out. So this was my hand color ribbon. It's almost dry. It's still got a little bit of wetness to it, but this is that seam binding. I got links for that on Amazon if you need to find it. The Amazon store.
All right.
And it colored up cute, I think. So I'm going to put some of that on there. It's still wet. I can feel it getting on me. And then what else can I find in my fibers? Probably some sari ribbon or something. Let's see, green. Sari ribbon. Do I? That's a good question. Well, there's some green. And that's exactly the right color green too. So I'll put a piece of that on there too.
So I'll take a photo and put it in the group. Does she have a hashtag? Does she have a hashtag Tag It Tuesday?
I think she probably does on Instagram, but I don't know that she's not into it, you know.
Okay.
But if you want to hashtag it.
check out Sherry and Tag It Tuesday.
She's definitely on Facebook, and it's just called Tag It Tuesday. She has a monthly challenge. I think she also does an ATC during the
Well, that's what we could have done, is to just do an ATC for a simple one, right?
Yeah, but I didn't think about it. I just thought I like to give these tags away. I like to send them in mail and stuff because they fit right inside of a business envelope. And I'm running them out. So I thought I would make some tags. I thought I would make lots of tags, and instead I made 2 tags. The same challenge.
Posted it in Art Joy Sharing so you guys can see a close up and personal. And I'm looking for my lid.
Oh, come on. I'm just trying to put my wet fibers in because it doesn't want to go because it's wet. Come on. Anyway.
Yeah, I think when I first started doing them, Rennie, it was something that Mary Beth Shaw had taught me. And she was doing it, oh my goodness, 8-9 years ago on, look on YouTube, because she had a whole thing for an artist presentation for a group. I'm trying to think of what it was. She did a nice presentation using stencils and things for hers.
Shoot. Just tore my sari ribbon.
If I find the link, I'll put it in Art Joy Sharing for you guys.
Anyway. Those are cute. I was going to put a couple little stick-on gems on one of them. I've got 3 minutes. I can fit. If I can get the dumb thing.
That's a cute shell.
Just a few little stick-ons would be good on this one. Because I like them. Scatter them around here and there. Okay, I'm done. 2 tags for Tag It Tuesday.
Artist Network, I think.
What are we talking about?
They're talking, she's talking about the stuff that's been showing up on the group lately. A couple of different people are doing those ones where you just draw the design on the page and then you know.
Oh, Doodle January or whatever. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know. Is that what they're doing?
Somebody has a challenge out there where they're doing doodle a day and they give them a prompt. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
but Artist Network is a channel on YouTube, and they have different artists on there, one of which was Mary Beth Shaw, and she was doing, I was trying to find where she was doing that, and you could see her take on it.
When you just make a big scribble and then you color different sections and put pattern in different sections, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I get it. I've done that on my channel too, and I'm sure you've done it on your channel.
Yeah, we've all done it.
During watercolor workout.
I did it as a journal page way back when, I think.
Yeah. I didn't know people were doing that again.
Yeah, well, if you look in our group, people have been posting those in our group.
Well, I looked in there this morning, and I guess I wasn't tuned in enough to realize that's what it was.
Okay. Well, anyway, you're going to see them. You're going to see
them.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Have fun with whatever it is you're doing. We were doing tags today. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.